Hello class 11. This is your subject accountancy. Chapter number 9 journal. Lecture number 3. Hello students. Till now we read about the rules of journal, rules of recording the transaction in the form of entry in journal. Fine. In this lecture we shall solve the numerical that is given on page number 9.65 in your book. So beta, listen these entries very careful. Fine, so that you can solve that entries yourself later on. If you will listen carefully, you will not face any problem. Fine, so let's start. It's given in your book on page number 9.65. Question number 1. They are asking you to enter the following transactions in the journal of Manohar Lal and Sons. Entry number first is Manohar Lal and Sons started business with cash for rupees 60,000. And on which date it happened? On 2019 March 1st. March 2nd purchased furniture for cash 10,000. March 4th purchased goods for cash 25,000. March 5th bought goods from Kamlesh 15,000. March 10 paid cash to Kamlesh 15,000. March 16 purchased goods from Sohan 6,000. March 18 purchased goods from Sohan for cash 8,000. March 20 paid rent for office 1,000. Beta, you can see the difference in the entry between the entries on March 16 and 18. Make sure you have read it you concentrated on this topic. See, purchased goods from Sohan 6,000, purchased goods from Sohan for cash 8,000. Beta, whenever there is any name in the entry, it will be considered as credit entry कि उधार पे लिया हुआ है. And whenever there is any name and cash term in the entry, definitely it is said that the entry has done or transaction has done in cash. Fine. So let's start our question. Beta, I have written this 1-1 entry and along with that 1-1 solution. You will have to do with proper format. I have given you later on as well. Let's start, then you will understand. First one is Manohar Lal and Sons started business with cash. I told you earlier as well that owner of the business and business are two separate items. So if Manohar Lal and Sons started business with cash, definitely the entry is cash account debit. You may see here, first of all you have to make format of it. ऊपर लिखेंगे journal in the books of Manohar Lal, left hand side date, then particulars, then LF means ledger folio. I told you debit amount and credit amount, then इसके नीचे bracket में rupees. Fine. First of all, on 2019 March 1st Manohar Lal and Sons started business with cash. हमें इसकी entry करनी है. Fine. So 2019 March 1st the entry will be cash account debit. कैश अकाउंट लिखेंगे, उसके सामने डेबिट DR I have written, डेबिट में अमाउंट लिखेंगे 60,000, कितने से बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया 60,000 से, टू कैपिटल अकाउंट, क्रेडिट में अमाउंट लिखेंगे 60,000, ब्रैकेट में नीचे लिखेंगे नरेशन, जो इस एंट्री का ब्रीफ है कि हमने ये एंट्री किस बेस पे की है, स्टार्टेड बिजनेस विद कैश। फाइन, नरेशन में लिखेंगे स्टार्टेड बिजनेस विद कैश। So cash account debit to capital. Why we did cash account debit and capital credit? Because cash is coming into the business, that's why, and cash is under real account. So cash is coming into the business, and according to the rule of real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So debit what comes in, what is coming in the business, cash. So cash account will be debited here. Fine. And capital account, you know beta, proprietor is the giver of the cash to the business. Proprietor ने cash business को दिया है क्योंकि वो separate है. Fine. So in this case proprietor's account will be credited because proprietor's capital account is included under personal account, and personal account का rule है credit the giver. Fine. So whenever anything is coming, any cash is coming in the business, it will be debited, and cash is going, it will be credited. And capital account, proprietor's capital account is personal account, and according to the rule of personal account credit the giver, we have credited the capital account of the proprietor. Understood? And after it we have to write narration as well, that is started business with cash. Fine beta. Let's see next entry. Furniture for cash. They are saying that purchased furniture for cash. Who has purchased furniture for cash? Manohar Lal and Sons na. Here two accounts are affected, furniture account and cash account. Isn't it so? Here two accounts are affected, furniture account and cash account. And they both are involved into real account. So according to the rule of real account is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. I told you this rule. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Furniture is coming in the business, that's why we will do March 2nd furniture account debited 10,000 rupees to cash account, because furniture is coming, cash is going. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. That's why we will debit furniture account and credit cash account. Understood this entry? So now the narration is furniture purchased for cash. Fine beta. Next entry is March 4 purchased goods for cash. Beta, whenever there is furniture we will write furniture account, but whenever there are goods, fine, we will not write furniture account, we will not write goods account, we will write purchases account here. In our last entry, Manohar Lal and Sons purchased furniture for cash, that's why we did furniture account debited to cash account. Here he has purchased goods for cash. Instead of goods we will write purchases account only. So purchases account debited 25,000. Whatever is going from the business, cash account, cash na, so cash account will be credited according to the rule of real account, credit what goes out. Fine. March 4 we will do the entry purchases account debit 25,000 to cash account 25,000, and we will write narration as well, goods purchased for cash. Fine. Next entry is March 5th. Here the date is March 5th. Bought goods from Kamlesh. Bought means purchased. Fine. So here two accounts are affected, purchases account and Kamlesh account. Purchases account is related to nominal account, and according to the rule of nominal account means debit all expenses and losses. Debit all expenses and losses na, and credit all incomes. So here the expenses is there in the name of purchases account. So purchases account will be debited with rupees 15,000. We will write March 5th purchase account debit 15,000 to Kamlesh. Kamlesh is receiver. Kamlesh is the seller of the goods. कमलेश ने गुड्स सेल किए हैं ना, एंड कमलेश इज इंक्लूडेड इन पर्सनल अकाउंट. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द रूल ऑफ पर्सनल अकाउंट, क्रेडिट द गिवर. हु इज द गिवर हियर? कमलेश ना. सो कमलेश अकाउंट विल बी credited here. Fine. So finally the entry will be March 5th purchases account debit 15,000 to Kamlesh account 15,000. Fine. परचेजेज अकाउंट डेबिट और उसके डेबिट के कॉलम में 15,000 लिखेंगे टू कमलेश अकाउंट. कमलेश अकाउंट को क्रेडिट किया है इसलिए क्रेडिट कॉलम में 15,000 लिखेंगे. एंड इन ब्रैकेट वी विल राइट नरेशन गुड्स परचेज्ड फ्रॉम कमलेश. फाइन बेटा. नाउ द नेक्स्ट एंट्री इज पेड कैश टू कमलेश. Beta, we have paid cash to Kamlesh for rupees 15,000. So whenever cash is going from the business, that's why cash will be credited. That's why we have credited to cash account. But we debited Kamlesh account. Why did we debited Kamlesh account here? Because Kamlesh is the receiver of the cash and Kamlesh is included in personal account. And according to the rule of personal account, debit the receiver. That's why we will debit the Kamlesh account. So here March 10 Kamlesh account will be debited with rupees 15,000 to cash account. Fine. With rupees 15,000. And finally the narration will be cash paid to Kamlesh. Understood? Next one is purchased goods from Sohan. They have purchased goods from Sohan. So I told you in starting, whenever there is any name in the entry, definitely we will have to say that it is in credit. So that's why whenever anything we purchase, we debited purchase account na. So purchase account debit to Sohan's account, because Sohan is the giver here. Sohan is the giver here and Sohan is included in personal account. So according to the entry, debit the receiver and credit the giver, we will credited Sohan's account 6,000. Fine. And finally the narration is goods purchased from Sohan. Next entry is purchase goods from Sohan for cash 8,000. Now we have purchased goods from Sohan for cash. Beta, whenever we have purchased goods from Sohan, it is credited Sohan's account. But now we have purchased goods from Sohan for cash. Now we will credit cash account, not Sohan account, because we have purchased goods for cash. Fine. So according to the rule, cash account is credited. So whenever cash is debited, it means it is coming in the business. We have purchased goods, that's why cash is going out from the business. So according to the rule of real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. What is going out? Cash. So we will credit cash account here. Fine. So here the final entry will be March 18 purchases account debited 8000 to cash account 8000 and goods purchased from Sohan for cash. Fine. Now March 20 paid rent for the office. कितना? 1000. These transaction affect two account, one rent account and second one is cash account. You know, rent is included in nominal account. According to the rule of nominal account, it is an expense. So according to the rule of nominal account, debit all expenses and credit all income. So rent is your expense or income? हमने रेंट पे किया है, दैट इज आवर एक्सपेंस ना. सो डेबिट ऑल एक्सपेंसेस अकॉर्डिंग टू द रूल ऑफ nominal account, debit all expenses. We will debit rent account with rupees 1000 and cash is going out from the business, that's why we will credit to cash account 1000. Fine. And the finally narration will be paid office rent. Fine beta. So now these were the entries. I told you one by one, but you have to do these entries according to the format given in your book. That is on page number 9.7. According to the format. I will show you the format also in 2 slides. This is the format of the question. First of all, we will write journal in the books of Manohar Lal. Then date, particulars, ledger folio, debit amount, credit amount. Fine. Then entries according to date. Then particulars, under particulars we will write entries. Then debit amount we will write debit amount. Credit amount we will write credit amount. See here. But after the question, after every question we will have to total both the columns of debit and credit as I showed you. Total, see last column total, debit ka total, credit ka total. Both the total should be equal so that it can be convinced, it can be found that your entries are totally correct. You have mentioned all the columns of all the entries correctly. Fine. Now your homework is you have to practice these entries along with the question and illustration given on in your book on page number 9.6. Fine.